you wonderful bunch, and thanks so much for joining me. Today we're going to do a little bit of a lilac-y purple eye. I've got a few products, I'm not sure where we're going to go with it, but I thought if you've got similar if you've got similar eye colouring to me, purple is really, really nice. Actually, purple's a really great colour on most eye colours actually. Dark brown, it looks beautiful, really pulls out the green of a green eye. Actually quite nice with blue. So ignore what I said, purple is a wonderful eyeshadow to wear on your eyes to really kind of enhance, balance or amplify your natural colour. So why not give it a go? I don't tend to wear it enough actually, and I'll tell you why I don't wear it enough. Shh. And I say that because my weird husband has a phobia against purple. Really truly the sort of lilac-y purple colour, not sort of like the rich sort of deep purple. And I'm not joking. It is a proper phobia. We've laughed and joked over the years, made him purple cakes, purple drinks, dressed up a whole room in purple light, you name it, we've done it. And so it's all his friends, and he never gets a laugh. In fact, he gets quite upset. So purple is banned. So that's probably why I don't do it, and I hadn't thought about that. Anyway, going straight in with the Merit Great Skin. I've loved using this. I use it pretty much every day before I go to work. I say before I go to work because do I wear makeup on other days? Of course I do. In fact, I wear makeup pretty much every day. And I've just loved putting this on my skin because, as I've mentioned before, I do my skincare, including SPF, upstairs, and then I'll come down, do breakfast, do kid stuff, and then I'll put my makeup on. So it's really, really lovely. If you've got dry skin and you want that glow, it is such a lovely bi-phase product. So I'm going to use that. Now, Air Perez. I know some lovely Australian followers mentioned, please talk about Air Perez. This is a really beautiful natural makeup line. I believe she's Mexican and then went to Australia with her family when they were younger, and she now lives and resides in Australia. Anyway, this is a really beautiful oat milk foundation. So if you're looking for something, the shade is Maple. Yes, I'm right. If you're looking for something very beautiful and you want to use natural makeup, I highly recommend it. She has some really beautiful cream products as well, which I will bring into my films as we go along. But I've just really enjoyed using this, and I know a few of you said please do more about Air Perez. So I've got a couple of products that I've been using. I do genuinely like to have a really decent amount of time testing out products before I actually come on the channel or on my Instagram. Got a load of it in my hair. God, so what was I going to call myself? Haphazard. Before I actually promote it, what you'll notice is that if there's a new product launch, there'll be like a whole hype online and people going, wow, this is amazing. And I know they only got it yesterday. So, come on, let's try and be as genuine and as authentic as we possibly can be, because I would hate for you to all choose to buy something and then it not live up to the hype that I've explained it. So for me, it's really, really important that I do try things out. Feels lightweight, comfortable, nourishing. It lasts. It's not like long lasting. It's like a medium, light to medium coverage. That's just a very soft application. You can see that I've done. Very, very easy as I'm just chatting to you. I haven't used it around my eyes. Nice kind of yellow colour, and it's just super comfy. So top tip. Very, very nice brand all over actually. So let's balance that with the One Fair Beautiful Radiant Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. Again, nice and light, just pushing it right into those areas so that we'll get sort of a nice mid-tone colour between these areas, as in the areas on my eyes and on my face, to kind of create a nice shape. Again, just pat and push and drag up. I say drag, I don't mean drag, I mean lightly blend and push that product into your eyes so that when you're putting your concealer on, I really want you to see and feel what you're doing. So you're pushing the product in so it's sitting in the pores, so you're getting that lovely brightness I've just achieved. But then here at the sides, you're giving yourself your kind of like superhero mask, your superhero eye mask to kind of lift and elevate your skin, which is really important. because there's no point in spending money on these products if it's not going to make you look better than you did before. I'm just going to pat, 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 pat. This is also very, very soft, and because, meaning that I'm putting more concealer around this area of my face in a lighter shade, because I want to create that lovely shape and highlight without it looking sort of sparkly or anything else. So just pushing it in with fingers, keeping it nice and light, not going too close to the lashes so I don't want to shrink my eyes. So all of these things, it's a bit like, I love Bikram yoga. Anyone else love Bikram yoga? I always sort of do it for the first 3 months of the year and then get a bit bored because I like to be warm and cosy in the winter and I'm bloody freezing. And it really does warm me up. That lovely feeling that you have after a sauna, or, you know, back in the 80s when we used to hire sunbeds, can you believe? I'm sure some of you who follow me did the same. You could hire a single bed. In our spare room, we had, my mum's house, we had 2 single beds. And I do distinctly remember me and my mum lying under sunbeds. We ordered like 2. Why we had 2, I don't know, but we did that day. Maybe there was a crossover. But we would lie on the single beds with our own canapé of sunbed over the top. Hence why my skin is really pigmented, and I'm working hard at trying to eradicate that with my lasering, my vitamin C and my retinols and God knows what else. Anyway, we can but try, right? So there we go. Now I wonder whether, I should actually, I said that, let's do the carrot pot. This is the Air Perez carrot pot. I just had this here, because I wasn't, anyway. I won't let you into my brain and tell you what I was going to do, but this will actually work for the look. And seeing as we're here doing this film, well, not this film, but we've talked about air, let's do this blusher. So beautiful. The reason it's right next to me is because it's come out of my bag, my makeup bag, because I've been really enjoying using it. Isn't that lovely? It's like my favourite cream blusher, which Max Factor discontinued, the soft copper, but a little bit more, can't say carroty because that's really not fair, but it's called carrot pot, but a little bit more orangey, very slightly. It's a very, very nice warm nude. So it's a great trans-seasonal colour if you're very pale and you haven't gone on holiday yet and you want a little bit of warmth into your skin. This is really, really nice. But I know all of you who follow me like to buy the products that I recommend because I love the feel, the texture, the application joy of makeup, and then how it wears through the day, how it feels on my skin, because all of that, you know, plays into it. It's all well and good. Gosh, the sun's really come out now. It's all well and good having a product, you know, that's got good colour payoff, for instance, and it lasts a long time, but if it makes your skin look dry and it's hard to apply, yada yada, you know, there's lots of different elements. Look, giving myself cat's whiskers, my fine lines there, yeah. There we are. So yeah, so it's just a really, it's actually quite nice with this green, isn't it? Those kind of sort of khaki, caramelly colours. Very, very nice. Oh, that's a nice little combo. I'm glad we fitted that in. Right, let's go with a bit of, Kosas is available now in the UK. Very exciting because we have Sephora. I mean, it doesn't have a theme tune, but if it were to have a theme tune, maybe it would sound like that. Maybe it does have a theme tune. I don't really watch adverts anymore. Well, I try to avoid them as much as I can. But this is the number, it's called Honey Blonde, and it sits with my brow colour very, very well. Not too orange, not too grey, not too brown, doesn't darken them. So really loving this. It's lifting it very slightly, which is enjoyable and stays in put. I did used to love the Benefit Gimme Brow, but I think this is now my new favourite. And because I'm doing a very soft purpley eye, lilac-y eye, I want to keep a little bit of structure in my brow. So they've got the matching, oh look, really, see, it's all subliminal, isn't it? So, no, this is more pink than purple anyway, but yes, I was going to say, look, we've got purple brow products as well, but here we go. This is the Honey Blonde again in the brow. This is the double-ended one, so you've got this very fine propelling brow pencil. For me, I've just got to fill in my little tails. So that gives a nice balance to the brow there. And then the other side, you have the spoolie. I mean, it's a bit annoying. Just more plastic on the end of that. That's a bit wasteful. Shame about that. I'd rather they just didn't put anything on there. And let's just fill that out. You don't need a lid on a spoolie, really, do you? I don't think so. Better? Good. Yeah. Anyway, it's fun colours. Fun colours in the packaging. So, Kosas. Yes, I haven't tried their foundation and concealer. I was sent one on the launch, but it's super, super pale. So I've just given it to a friend and she's going to feed it back for me. You'd all like to be friends or neighbours with me, wouldn't you? Can you try this? Can you do that? Can you feedback? Sometimes I give them little questionnaires to fill out some questions because sometimes we go, oh, it's really nice. I'm like, yeah, but why is it really nice? Well, I don't know, it's just really nice. Not to take the mick out of my friends or anything, but like, come on, I need a bit more than that. Anyway, right, so what we have. So the options we have for the purple eyes is a really beautiful brand called Cosmetic a la carte, which is a handmade cosmetics company based in the UK in London, and it's a really lovely small brand, and back in the day they used to use CD palettes, you know, the plastic ones that take out the artwork, the CD palettes that and then they used to stick their blushes or their eyeshadows in there, and you could go in as a makeup artist and choose which one that you wanted for your CD case. I mean, they broke after a while, but really they were sort of quite before their time. Two lovely ladies. So yes, they're called the Luminous Cream Eyeshadows. They come in different colours. I have got a sort of a beigey one around, some that I use very quickly for work as well, or I'm going to work a lot, aren't I? My makeup. I'm saying that because it's quite a neutral colour and it just sort of gives me a bit of definition and there's no fuss because normally I have to wake up early and go. One is called Majesty and one is called Grace. So I went with those, but then I thought, oh, I always go to my Kiko number 58. I've done a few looks with this. So rather than use an eyeshadow base, because these are quite creamy and soft, which is lovely, I would have used a little bit of my Urban Decay eye primer, but I thought I'll just do this, blend it, and then I'll do the cream ones over. So if I mess it up and it doesn't work, then we'll have to redo it, but let's give it a go. But I just love this shade. There's just something about it. Let me turn those off. That just gives me joy. And it's just so easy to apply. Just love the colour. Now I'm going to keep this just on my lid, and then I'm going to blend the sort of slightly metallic-y shades over that socket and just into the highlight there. I mean, quite frankly, this is look, this is almost just enough. You can just put your mascara on, and I love that soft prettiness to the makeup. Can't wait to show you this lip as well. Did I mention that? Got a great lip to show you. I'm literally obsessed about. Anyway, jumping back and forth, back and forth. I'll keep it like that. God, don't you just love that? Right, now, I'm going to let that sit for a while, or for a moment, and I'm going to take the two shades that I pulled out. One is slightly lighter and one is slightly darker, as you can see. I'll go in with the dark one. I'm actually going to apply it with a flat brush. I Refer 28, which is just like the MAC Great Eyeshadow. And I'm going to go in just on the outside, just to give me a little bit of shape. Because it's all well and good wearing the colour, but sometimes wearing the colour, then I don't really get the definition and shape and beauty help that a deeper colour would do. Do you know what I mean? It's just like I've got colour on my eyes, but it might not be as flattering. So I'm just going to take that around and soften that edge. And let's see how that balances. You see what I mean? It just gives me a little bit of help. So even if you just mix the darker eyeshadow with your Kiko, if you like this colour and you wanted to try it, you can do that. But I think blending this in will just give me a little bit more of, you know, that nice lift. Lift off. We have lift off. Yeah. Okay, so good. Good little brush this, I have to say. I always hesitate saying the name of this. Refer? Sounds like a dog's name. Refer? Right, okie dokie. See, that's good. And you know what? Never be afraid of wearing colour on your eyes. If you get drawn to a colour if you're makeup shopping, go for it. But just make sure that you sit it on your eye shape in the way that you know that's most flattering, even if it's just across the centre of your lid, you know, like the shimmery colours that I put on. So long as you're adding a little bit of structure when you're playing with sort of stronger colours, that you're still beautifying your face, and it will work. So never be afraid of colour. Just get used to the pattern of application of shadow that works best for your eye shape. Now with the lighter colour, you don't really need to bother, I don't think, but I'm going to add a little bit in the inner corner. Oh yes, already it's bringing out the green in my eyes. So I'm just going to use, this is an Otis Battersby one. It doesn't have a name on it, Otis. It is a angled eyeliner brush. And I'm going to place it just across and into the tear duct there. Now, normally I'd put sort of lighter, sort of just off gold, sort of pale golds, nothing too yellow there. But we're doing this lilac-y, pastel-y lilac-y look, so I think that looks just a little bit more in tune with our colour palette. But using an eyeliner brush just helps you get it using an eyeliner brush just helps you get it on to the area that you need, rather than placing too much product. It kind of disperses and then it doesn't really have the impact that it's meant to have. So just placing it along there brightens that area up, but you see what I mean, keeps it kind of quite tidy. So how are we looking? Let's just take another little brush and just blend that round and blend that round. Maybe just a fraction. What do you think? You guys probably see the mistakes before I do, because I'm looking in the mirror and then looking in the camera. It's not really straightforward. But we'll get there. Lovely. Okay, I'm happy with that. Oh, new mascara alert that I tried. Actually, see, I've been fibbing already. I only had this on yesterday. I've been trying this for 2 weeks. What Pinocchio? Wonder and Volume Thrill Seeker. Loved this. Didn't move all day. Did not move all day. I put it on, I was like, okay, nice mascara. And I really enjoyed it throughout the whole day. It didn't kind of give me like that wow factor when I placed it on my lashes. It's got a twisted bristle brush. So for me, that's a bit like, because I could never really get enough mascara on in the amount of time that I wish to spend putting mascara on, if you get what I mean. But I have to say, throughout the day, I was like, oh, my face, you know, was a little bit dewy, especially after using these kind of like glowy base serums that I like. And so mascara for me does tend to move around my eyes. But I'd rather have that than, well, I wouldn't. I actually love the Wrap Star. I know I keep going on about that Beauty Pie Wrap Star. But sometimes I just can't be bothered to put a tube mascara in. And also I've already gone through one, and the other one's in my kit. At work, and I just try not to be, it's like a bit like a sweet shop, my professional kit. I try not to go in there, because if I go in there, I'll take something out and then I'll be on a job and I'll be like, oh no, I've left that in the blooming office. So I try and be really restrained because I save all my best things for my kit. And then this is the kind of like trial and error studio where I go, yep, no, can you help me? Whichever it goes. Very good on the lower lashes, right? You see how quick that was? And just stay put all day. So if you've got thick lashes, you'll love this. And let's just do the second coat on here. Really does help help them stand up, doesn't it, as well? Very effective. I was being very, very judgmental, which of course that's what my job is, right? Choosing the best thing. So yeah, top tip, Rimmel mascara. Good. I wonder whether we should extend that purple just a little bit more. Am I being too soft with it? Maybe. Let's take... Oof, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of the Kiko on my hand with a clean brush. Let's just see if it just... if it could just blend up a little more. You get like there's more like colour appreciation. But really, you know, just very gently. Because I want to keep it modern. I'm not kind of doing like a period makeup. I want to kind of keep it modern. But I think that helps with the sockets of my eyes being less sort of hoodie in expression. And like I said, just more colour enjoyment. What do you think? You'll let me know. It's funny, isn't it? Sometimes I just can't see myself. And I know that's the beauty of having a professional makeup artist look at your face, because I see faces quite quickly. After I've spoken to you for about 30 seconds, I'm like, okay, fine, you'll like this kind of makeup. Or these kind of products, or this kind of finish, whatever it is, you've got this kind of lifestyle, you're going to like this kind of vibe. But sometimes when you're doing, it's better when the light's gone down, sometimes when you're doing your own makeup, or even putting clothes on, right? Actually, I've got some friends who've got a WhatsApp group. We should call it, do I look good in this? Because mostly they don't react to anything I put on. They're like, yeah, maybe. They never go and buy my suggestions. Clothes is difficult, you never know, do you? Right, where are we in our look? The lip! Right, this is new from Urban Decay. It's not new in America, obviously, you know, you guys in America will have this. Okay, so bear with me. It's called Textum. I forget the name of the actual lipstick, but obviously I will put it in the description box. Pretty cool, vibey packaging. Again, well, actually no, it's silver there. It's actually like a soft purple in the light. Okay, so to date, this is the nicest, long-lasting, not matte lipstick. No, it's got a slight, they say gloss, not gloss, it's balm. Balm, balm, balm. This colour, Textum, is so good. So all the natural lipsticks that I've shown you are lovely and balmy and gorgeous, but I know after an hour or 2 hours, depending if you're eating and drinking lots, you'll have to apply it. This lasted the whole day. Okay, I'm not going to keep you in any more suspense. See? Good, well, see. What do you see? You see a nice lipstick. But the colour. I know you're going to buy this. And for someone who has to be really careful about their top line, this just gave me the confidence that it was going to stay in place. And it dries very slightly. But it dries like that. It's flipping genius. It's absolutely next level. And actually I created this whole makeup around this lipstick because I was desperate to show you this lipstick. And I was like, oh, what look can we do? And I think, oh, one bit of colour. Oh, we could do a bit of colour because we've got the neutral lip. Actually, it's not particularly neutral. But if you've got on a big event, or if you're a bride, or whatever, if you want your lipstick to last with a little bit of sheen and it doesn't pinch my lips. You know, as we get older, our lips look a little bit more dehydrated. Even though my lips are soft, sometimes I'll look back on the camera and I'm like, oh God, they look like they need a good old boost of hydration, but they feel soft. Anyway, again, going off on a tangent, there we are. Do you like it? I hope so. Anyway, let me know if you're going to work a lilac-y purple eye. Don't come round to my house and smile and wink at my husband, obviously, and enjoy the lip. Thanks, guys, and look forward to all your comments. See you very soon.